But you do have, like, the only magic you really detect is this necklace that he has on, which is just slightly, you can tell, based on your detect magic. There's like a very specific direction it's emanating out of. It's not pulling on you, but it's emanating out in a very specific direction.
Okay. But that still doesn't
So I
why the
can't
compass
tell.
is messing up.
So for RP purposes, he has to say something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I'll say that there's energy coming from your necklace. But it's not messing with the compass, right?
You don't know.
That's just my manliness. Oh, you mean actual magic?
Yes.
A
From your necklace,
little higher up.
not your penis.
Your other head.
I have 2.
What was your
21.
The cock ring.
21?
Cock ring doesn't
Yeah. No. You
No cock ring.
basically
resisted
find
these.
the deep water. You find the sailing route.
Plus one.
But you know that it might be a long haul. Basically,
Do you want to follow this energy?
We don't know about it, and we need to get supplies and stuff. So, I mean, it's not anything. I don't feel any like danger from this or anything at all.
Nope.
Actually, can I just like try to identify it more so? I mean, I detected it. Can I?
yeah. You can spend some time.
Quit staring at my
22.
chest.
22.
Quit staring at my chest.
I figure.
So
I've
for an
mage
hour,
handed-
he's like this.
No,
Right,
he's
oh, that
driving the
feels
boat,
good.
Scott, and I'm using mage hand to just spin it in the air.
You're like, get off me! No,
-4 to all my seamanship checks. I get it.
22?
Yeah.
The main thing that you notice is one, that noise that's
Okay.
emanating from it. But the second thing you notice is it never stops pointing in the same direction. Even if like the boat turns, it's still it's almost like
A magnetic compass.
yeah.
Follow it.
We need
Either that
supplies
or
and stuff.
it's emanating the noise, Scott.
The necklaces, yeah.
You don't know where it's
It's
leading.
a beacon.
Yeah. You don't know where it's leading, but it's going to lead you somewhere unerringly.
Either
so.
that or it's leading something to us. It's making noise.
Summoning
to
Shogun.
Yeah, it could be.
Summon Shogun army.
Right. In which case, it doesn't really matter where you go because they're going to find it. So.
How about a little knowledge geography?
Well, I mean, there is that. But I mean, as long
Scotty,
as
to
you
figure
have it
out,
with
I
you,
would like to
doesn't matter which way
divine
you go.
in what is this thing pointing at? Like, is there anything? Is that Mecca? Basically, is my question.
So we've established that the Sahara
Strictly speaking, you go in a straight line across the globe, you're going to cross a number of places. It could be pointing at any one of them.
9.
Oh, good roll.
Thanks, dude.
No, you know nothing. 9.
Speaking of giving me shit about my dice rolling,
Yeah.
dude, it's gonna get much worse, dude. There's gonna be combat that's gonna matter.
Here's what
There's
you
5-foot jumps to fail.
yes.
Which you should be able to make standing still.
Here's what you divine from that as
Yes.
you hobble around.
Dude, I'm
on
a gimp. I can make a
stuff like
5-foot
that.
jump.
Well, he's a gimp now too. Maybe you should teach him how.
Okay, I think you just discriminated against Rico.
And yet he's the one laughing. So.
Right. You know that basically that's somewhere, it's pointing in a direction you've been before.
Oh, good news.
Yes, my Padawan learner.
So we haven't been that many places, Scott. So we've been to the harbor that fixed our boat. We've been to the harbor where...
Hentai Hollow.
That went rickety squibs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rickety squibs.
Hentai Hollow. Where else have we been? Where have we been?
We ran into
You
undead
have
female
been-
escort ghouls.
Yes.
I'm going to...
David decided to be better by
after
involving his
sticking around, I'm gonna get a
octopus
coin
in
and
the
see
combat.
See if what?
if it's
Thus we
doing
now
the
have
same
the
thing.
legend of Hentai
If
Hollow.
it's exhibiting the same behavior.
The priestess of Lavash
Seven of your
Yes,
friends.
yes.
You've been there. You have been to Blood Cove.
Blood Cove.
And you have been to the island that had the Kraken bones.
Right.
And you've been to the island that had the male and female one
Right,
on each side.
Otherwise known as our spider silk factory.
So which one of those is it pointing at?
No idea.
No idea. Are all three of them pointing in the same direction?
You're gonna pull out the other. Yes.
Oh, the other coin. Yeah, we'll
Once you do that, and he does detect magic again, yes, it's exactly what.
So we could triangulate a little bit. You know.
From 5 feet.
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah, that's historically very effective.
Yeah, we're gonna
Have you
leave
seen
you.
Have you seen the Iraqi mortar crew? Did you see that video?
No.
Kryptonite. We're gonna leave you on this island.
Yeah.
We're gonna sail 5 weeks that
Iraqi
way.
mortar group?
Yeah.
See you then.
So evidently the military has this new thing where if they watch a mortar, they can triangulate where it came through.
Yeah.
Precisely.
Yeah.
After 3 launches.
Yeah.
Like within 5 feet.
Okay.
So there's these Iraqis videotaping themselves launching a mortar. They launch 1, they launch 2, they launch 3, it goes black. I mean, you hear the whistle and they're just done.
Fire for effect, expend all ordnance.
All right, sorry. So
That's okay.
where we don't know which one of these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 places we've been to is it currently pointing.
If any. Might be pointing to.
We might as well.
None of them.
But we're still going to. You want to go to
There are places beyond those places. Sargavin.
In a straight line, it's going to go through a
Well, I
number
was
of
heading
cities.
to
You don't know
port,
which
but
one it's
now
actually
this-
Yeah,
going to.
port at Sargavin. But you're concerned we're not going to be able to get to port because we can't currently navigate. So we're going to follow this instead.
Yeah.
All right, down.
You following this?
Yeah, we're following this instead. Changing course.
Okay.
Instead of in a bar, you're now tied up to a tree
He's
somewhere and
smiling.
cut you down.
I like
Okay.
that. I like that.
He's smiling.
So
I don't like him smiling, dude. who
At all
gave him that?
times.
And Chase, who the hell gave him that shirt either? That's not making me happy one bit, man.
David, when the DM smiles,
It's a great
it's
shirt.
already
Too late, man. Too late.
Another thing you don't want to hear. Did you say that out loud? Is that in character?
Already late. I have that shirt.
So you start to follow this little tug at your neck. That's all you're doing. And for the first day, it feels very, very unnatural, especially to you being this sailor. You're used to relying on charts and navigation. And
You'll get used to it.
right, exactly.
It always feels unnatural at first, but you'll get used
always. And you're going along, but by the second day,
You're gonna feel a slight pressure.
it feels kind of good.
Hashtag new underwear.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, you're actually like really happy you're following this as you're going along.
I feel as though I should have a will save.
I feel as though I just rolled that for you.
You don't know my modifier.
I knew it didn't matter with the 2.
to it. But it feels so good. How could
You're
how could it
good.
be wrong?
It feels like you're like, wow, this is actually a better way to navigate. That's how you feel. You're like, this is a very nice way to navigate. So much so that at the end of the second day, you're certain that you can hear it. Even though no one else can hear it, when they're not standing in that specific direction.
What's it saying?
It's just going,
It's just like a.
yeah. You can actually hear it. You're like, huh.
I can hear a dial tone. Awesome.
Yes, exactly.
We call that tinnitus.
Right?
Ba ba ma ma.
And you can go ahead and roll this save. On the third day,
Oh. Joy.
In fulfillment of scripture.
Yes.
I rose from the dead.
Then you saw your shadow and went back in first. 11 again.
I think it's 15. Let me check. Yeah, 15.
in the early morning, you're like, maybe it's not so great to navigate, but after you have some gruel for breakfast that he cooked up and stuff, you're like, oh, this is the best way to navigate ever.
Down to gruel? What the fuck happened to our stores? I thought we were well stocked.
Well, I mean, gruel is
What's
pretty
wrong-
typical.
what's wrong
Nothing
with
wrong
gruel?
with gruel. People like gruel. A little buckwheat in there.
Makes them
stuff.
feel
right.
better about lunch.
It's good
Right,
fiber.
exactly.
We're not cannibals.
It's good fiber. It helps lower your cholesterol. It's important for a pirate.
So you're going along, and you add that dash of lime, which everyone loves.
Oh yeah.
Which is really just prestidigitation because we ran out of
Right,
limes.
yeah. Which you've been using, a lot in your cooking.
What the-
Do you have more of those?
Yeah, they're in the fridge. You want one?
Whenever you get up. You don't have to get up now. Just whenever.
So as you're going along, it's
Or now.
Mine could use a refill. I'm listening, Scott.
that's okay.
I'm listening.
You start navigating, and you recognize a couple of the islands, and you notice they have these distinct features, and you're like, wait,
Are they the ones you've been to?
yeah, this is on the way to Blood Cove.
Blood
You're
Cove.
absolutely certain it's on the way to Blood Cove.
Thought you didn't want to go to Blood Cove.
No, we're good on Blood Cove. We were preferring to go to the other Sarahaven, but Blood Cove's fine.
Well, but you'd said that you'd already been there,
the
whatever.
head
You didn't want to go
of the
there. But you're
DM
going to Blood Cove.
No, it's actually not. I promise. This, you didn't have to follow it. You could have made the rolls and gone to Sargaven. I would have been fine with it.
Right, but you you're following it.
But
so
you're going to be
at.
at either port.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Right, it doesn't matter. I just was curious. You know.
I'm going to be somewhere.
Yeah.
So, and you can actually see ships in the distance, and they're heading in to the port and stuff, and you're like,
the ship's in the field.
this is kind of interesting.
Yeah, yeah.
And one of the
The ship.
things that you
Sheep,
notice
that's what I said. The
as
ship's
it's
in the
pulling you, and you're trusting it now. You're like, wow, this is very trustworthy. It's taking you on a route no boat takes in to Blood Cove because of the shallowness, because of everything. Like, you've never seen a boat go this way. Your charts tell you not to go this way, but you're just
You're
like
going
in this
that way.
happy little, and you just clear this whole area that all these other boats avoid.
I don't know where we're
Without
going, but we're
issue.
making really good time.
Yeah, without any issue whatsoever.
Handy.
Yeah, and on top, like your crew around you, especially Jacoby, is kind of freaking out. He's like, "There's a rock there," but you're like, "Yeah." And you're just going along.
Nice.
And you're cutting through these coral reef passages and stuff, and it just feels very, very good.
I'm going to sing the Ballad of Kay Salty, the greatest navigator the seas have ever seen.
Okay.
Right? Going to start inspiring some competence, right?
Okay, let's hear it.
I'm doing this in character.
Yeah.
Rick.
Give me a roll. Give me a roll.
I want to hear role playing.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a 19 plus my singing is 12 is a 31.
Let's hear it. You got to make this crap up.
Instantly, the four guys you have with you from the rock
Yes.
are singing along with you on every chorus that they think they can follow along with
Oh, absolutely.
because they're enthralled. They haven't heard anyone sing in months, probably.
Right. Well, and we've got a collector's quilt being created, handcrafted collector's quilt, as well as our historian capturing all of this, right? So we're
Yes.
getting a lot of documentation.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah.
Facebook right here.
Yeah. So it is. They're like, wow, this guy is awesome.
It's okay.
The PR engine is turning.
Yeah, we're
This
gonna
is the
do.
dry. The
Yeah, you're really winning them
Okay.
over.
That's
They're
It's like a
like,
gift.
they thought you were nuts going this way, but they
I think I
weren't
would
going
like
to say
the
anything
Crisp I
because
think
they're
I've
still
tasted the Crisp
scared.
apple and like
But they're just like
That's
they're
okay.
like, holy crap!
I think
By
I
the
like the
way,
one better.
we killed Whalebone Pilk, right?
Yeah, we did.
They know because we brought the corpse.
Right,
and showed
exactly.
them.
You brought the corpse in. See, which made them think you were even crazier for even doing something like that. But
We're nuts, but the good nuts.
You say nuts like it's a bad thing.
so you guys pull into port and you hop on one of the moorings that are there. And your crew is, they're itching to get aboard as on shore as all crew always is. But they
kind of
certainly wait for
naturally
you, and they're
gluten-free,
going
that kind of
to
drives me batshit.
that they're gonna just listen to what you guys are
Of
doing
course it's
and
gluten-free.
whether or
It's
not you're going to
cider.
give
There's no
some
wheat in
orders
it.
as to who does what and all that other stuff. So that's up to you.
Dum dum dum.
Well, do you want to, since you're a magic guy, you want to try to find somebody to carve the bones?
I don't think magic has anything to do with that. I think it's skill and a good set of tools.
Yeah, well, you did.
That's what
You
I need.
actually
There's
do
some
need
bone
some
dice that I want to
arcane
like bone
usage
fingers.
on
Remember,
the bones.
we
Oh,
did
did
detect
we?
magic on them, and we found out that it had these magical properties.
Right.
You're going to use
So,
them
yeah.
as a head for your ship.
I looked
so-
around for a magic shop before. Did I find any that
You
would
did,
do
remember?
this? Yeah, I remember. I found some. Because
Yeah.
I picked up those
So you
feather
go there,
tokens.
try to find someone who might be able to do something with our bones.
I stopped by a little someplace to get my bone taken
Me
care
and
of
the
too.
PR guy will go
could
and
jump
try
your
to
bones.
find somebody to make him a foot.
Yep. Take some of the Kraken bone to go get a
It
foot.
might, it might be the same place. We don't know, but
And you need ale. You need provisions.
Yeah.
And you have a fourth thing on your list.
Krew.
Battle gong.
Krew, battle
Battle
gong.
gong.
Our
But-
fantastic little navigator, Jacoby, was deathly afraid of bells. Like, cowering in fear of them bells.
Bells.
There's
Okay.
a long story. He was basically chased down by an undead ghost pirate across
Whatever,
the
I
seas.
just- I'm
yeah.
just-
So
Making sure I heard you right.
he used a bell that was like his calling sign and killed everyone on board except him. And
Right. Okay. Just bells. Okay. Just
So
make
they
sure
want
I
a
heard.
gong.
So we want a battle gong to go up in the crow's nest.
Because he's great. Jacoby Jones
He's
is
our guy.
he's one of the greatest navigators they've ever seen.
He's our bad new bear, right? He's the one that brings it all together.
Yes.
Who was the fence that we got in touch with?
The girl with the red. She never liked to operate in the red.
Mm-hmm.
Can't remember her name.
What's her name? Yeah.
Let me get her name. What is her name?
Yeah, no, one of my teachers bought me a 6-pack of these. I was like, okay.
Well, yeah.
And the pirate game came up, and I said, I know the perfect place to get rid of them.
Yeah.
But we know where we can find all the mundane stuff.
Yes.
In fact, a woman like her, she can probably find us anything.
My backpack.
She can. Most things.
Just wait, that joke will make sense later.
Damn it, what was her name? There's two fences
I might have to get one.
on this island. And
But we picked the one. I forget the name though.
Where did you get that at?
Disneyland.
I was going to say Disney.
Oh,
Okay.
how
Next
did I
time I might
forget
have to
this?
get one. If I'm going to keep playing, I might have to get one.
so, you had Consort Scrooge, who was
That's
one of
the
the
one we didn't
fences.
pick.
That's the one you didn't. And Booty Call.
That's
Right.
And her name was Boots. So
How did we ever forget that?
I have no idea. Yeah, and you guys got along well with Booty Call, with Boots.
No
She
kidding.
she treated you fairly. You felt like you got treated fairly. You got some
Price
money
was
out of
good.
it, but you still have the option of going to both. It's not,
We're gonna stick.
you know,
Brand loyalty is what we're all about.
Okay, nice.
Building relationships, man. Building relationships. They can all come along.
Networking.
Yeah, we're gonna need them someday. So one day we will come to you. We'll ask for help.
We'll come to
And
you.
on that
We'll ask
day-
for a favor.
On that day.
One
Did
day.
we get everything we need, Scott? You said there was one thing we were forgetting, and I don't think you were referring to the gong.
No, the gong.
Okay.
Yeah, that
Leg-
was 4. And then you
And
guys,
we want more
look
crew.
to
you
see
can
if there's
look
more
to see if
crew.
there's more crew here.
Like we're gonna find anybody.
Well, yeah, our standards are a lot higher than they were initially.
We've cracked.
Yeah.
Barstool bitch isn't coming this time, man.
I'm
What was
gonna
his name?
Stein.
Barstool Bob?
Peter
I
Stein.
thought you were talking
I left
about,
him back
our
on the
paladin.
island. I left him back on the island.
So,
Was that recorded?
But no, but what happens with the metal once we get to port?
it's pulling straight into port,
Into town? somewhere?
into town.
Quick, think about the rock.
Does it pull the
Dwayne
rock?
Johnson.
No, it's
What?
pointing
Johnson?
directly into Blood Cove.
You know nothing.
Got enough
against
20s there?
you.
What was it?
Got enough 20s there?
Let's
think so.
let's take care of business and then we'll continue the mystery of the.
Taking care of business every day?
So you're going to the magic shop?
Yeah. And I'll take.
That's on Main Street.
Yes.
Is there a small bit of like sample that I can take with me?
We're gonna like try to go around town to. We're gonna stop by Booty Call, get the stuff we need there, and see if there's any other competitors who might want to carve the little man a foot.
Okay. And don't forget the tavern there. You guys had a kind of a little bit of a reputation with.
Oh, a tremendous reputation. A weak engagement, if I remember
It was a
correctly.
weak engagement, and the bartender happened to
Weak is in
like
not
you
physically
guys.
strong.
The bartender did happen to like you guys, though.
You've been a
And
great
you have
audience.
some
I'll be
renown
here, I'll be-
there.
Try the veal.
So who are you letting your crew go ashore? Are you letting some of them go ashore? What's going on with that?
Not yet.
We're only in town
We've
for
only
what,
been there
a
a
day
day.
or two?
Yeah, well, yeah. Or just pulling in. You're pulling in mid-afternoon, so
Yeah, we're not gonna. If we end up staying a while, maybe. But,
okay. So now
but
it's
they
just
had leave. So.
right. So you guys are the ones going.
What
You
else did
leaving
we
it?
want carved out of this bone besides a foot?
The
Masthead.
keel or the masthead.
The masthead.
Figurehead.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a huge bone.
It's a kraken.
It's a
giant
kraken
bone.
Okay.
We have like a Kraken skeleton.
Krakens
basically.
would probably be cartridge.
Yeah.
It would.
They're,
Yeah.
they're
It's like
cephalopods.
baleen.
They're
Yeah.
they have no bone.
It's like
The hardest
Oh,
thing
they have
on
like
them is the
it's like a piece
beak
of
for eating.
soapstone. It's like a little piece of soapstone.
There you go.
It's true. And when you cut it open starfish, it looks like seaweed inside.
It does. It's weird. So, as you guys are making your way and paddling in on your rowboat, you pass by a ship, and the ship
I
is.
know where this is going.
Do you?
I'm pretty sure.
I'm not
do.
sure
Go
I
on.
know.
The ship is the one that's closest to the dock, and its name is the Thresher.
Oh,
Anyone want
not
to give
going
me
where
a
you thought.
local knowledge check?
maybe not. Knowledge local.
I don't have knowledge of
Yeah.
That happens to be one of my specialities.
I don't know nothing.
I'll take a
about
history check too if you wanted to do history.
I don't know that either.
I don't know
barely know
history.
magic, dude.
15.
I know. Apparently, I know religion.
15.
Barely.
Yeah.
We need Rico to read it.
18.
He rolled the die and then.
That
Oh,
was
I'm sorry.
history, Scotty.
Yeah, okay.
Well, it's a 12 on the die. I don't know what your score is, but
So both of you remember this just from
sorry, I wasn't doing my job.
Or no.
just from last time you were
What's the
here,
elephant?
and you're like, shit, that's that Isabella Locke's ship
The girl with the.
with the tattoos.
We're gonna get a map.
The golden tattoo?
She has tattoos,
The girl,
and
the girl with the golden tattoo?
this is what they learned about Isabella Locke last time.
Is it a tramp stamp?
Lots of
That's a big landing area. That's a
Yes.
big
Baby got back.
Her tattoos are associated, and they're made from naga venom.
So she
the
now has a
tattoos
naga hide.
seem to cast spells of incredible strength from rumor that you know. Her life was the cruelest.
Isabel.
Oh, Isabella, yeah. Life was like the cruelest childhood you could ever have because she was basically in a slave trade and this captain. And the captain is the one that put all these tattoos
On her.
on her. And it was Barnabas Harrigan that did it.
That's the guy that
Press
Yep.
gang does.
press gang.
Yeah. She managed to escape because she figured out she had this innate talent to commune with monsters.
Cool.
And all of a sudden, the entire crew was killed, except she managed to escape not being killed because she was able to commune with them.
Cool.
Well, yeah, and then let's see. What else did you guys learn? Her ship was the Thresher, but she's known to have a small fortress named the Naga's Dishonor.
All right. Betcha that's where the thing's leading.
And one of the most hideous rumors about her is that all her prisoners are fed to small little sea creatures, and no one knows where these little sea creatures come from. But they're fed to these little sea creatures, so they're like literally nibbled to death.
Piranha.
Yes.
She's got a thing going on with Lavash too. I can tell. I smell it. And if there's one thing we learned,
Smells like fish.
Yeah, I'm saying it's just the pork.
smells like Lavash too.
And yeah, if there's one thing you learned about Lavash too,
We get up in her business and we kill her toys.
right?
Not without leaving a mark, however.
Yes, I know. As you have a giant, like, bite mark on your chest.
Have you ever seen the Street Shark cartoons?
No.
Oh, okay. They're like humanoid sharks. One bit me. And was thrashing me around inside his mouth for a few rounds.
Yeah, that would suck.
Yeah, it kind of blew. I'm sitting there looking
Land
at
shark.
crap, I have to roll a cleric now.
It was tragic.
Candy
It was
gram.
tragic, man. He was our only guy.
What? It was just him.
Oh yeah.
I forgot the audio was late.
The whale?
But yeah. The whale.
It's an octoshark.
And he was the son of the sorceress they were fighting.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. He's a good guy.
That's an
So-
example, Mini.
So that's what left the mark. Okay.
That's going to leave a mark.
They're very cool looking scars. My
But
charisma
you do
score's high
notice
enough for
that as you're rowing by, you're
bet.
like, that's the Thresher.
Noted. We might have to follow her. Or just kill her in her sleep. Whatever.
So as you guys
Look at that.
roll into port, you notice this drunken dockhand who is sitting there.
In a fight. He's surrounded by a bunch of guys, and he's he's swinging. He's got a stein in one hand and brass knuckles in the other,
Right.
and he's clocking one and punching another, and trying to fight his way clear.
Oh, looks like new crew captain.
I have a player character level, bitch!
But that is that you guys are rolling up and you're pulling onto the sandbar there, and that's what you see on the beach.
Yes.
is this
And
guy who's obviously intoxicated.
And he's going, I didn't know she was your sister.
All right, we grab it. Welcome to the Kraken.
You're
We're
grabbing
shopping. Yeah, just coming along.
him? Roll. Yes,
Yeah,
roll.
take a shot, man.
I rolled a 1.
You're inebriated. You fall
He's
asleep.
too
Damn
inebriated.
it, I should have brought the deck. I should have brought the
Oh,
right.
you don't have
I
the
fall
deck! Oh!
No, after
You
what
might
the
have
dick
died.
did to him.
I have that.
He punched
I have
his
the
own
deck
dick
for that.
off.
Yeah.
Actually, I think I tossed it.
Yeah,
The
he
guy who made it pissed me off, so I tossed it.
he swings at you.
Right. Hold. You don't know who you're swinging at, sailor.
No,
This
he's
is
in
your
the
new
sand.
captain.
He's down.
Yeah. I help him up. Son, your new captain needs some help shopping. We've got a Kraken bone. Look at this thing. We need to get this fashioned. Look, they took my foot. You need to help us right away.
It's a big Kraken bone.
Yes, we need you to direct us to the local,
They're gonna still trying
Craftsman.
to attack him.
I just rolled. Someone.
more
what's your
attacking
AC?
me? My AC is, 19.
So
What, did I get the +1 ring of protection?
No, I did.
Chase has the +1 ring of protection. I have a 19.
You have a 19.
Yeah.
It doesn't hit really hard.
Right.
But someone grazes the back of your head.
What is going on?
They're trying to hit him.
Burning hands over the top of the crowd.
After they hit my crewman,
Oh,
He does that.
gunshots!
I do a burning hands over the top of the crowd.
Everyone stops.
There you go.
Gunshot. They see the fire. They're like, "Hey, we're just fighting here. We're not trying to."
Welcome to the Kraken, lads! Oh, yeah! Here we go!
Huzzah! I can't see it.
No one can.
Well, if it was
24.
here, I'd be able to see it.
Yeah, they're backing away from you guys. I mean,
Yeah.
someone just shot fire above their head and a gunshot. They're like, we were just fighting the drunk.
Yeah, perhaps you've heard of us, the Kraken. We're here. Party
Again.
time.
again, 4 days later.
Yeah, we have heard of you.
Yes.
And we didn't want to join you the first time.
Oh, too bad. Well, who's your new friend?
Not a friend.
Not a friend?
They start to disseminate. No, he was punching them.
Disseminating semen.
Were you wearing your brass knuckles?
Disperse. They don't disseminate. They disperse.
Yeah, they dispersed.
Rico, did you have your brass knuckles on?
Of course.
Why wouldn't he?
So
Now,
I said,
is your
brass knuckles in his hand, pewter stein in his
Is
hand.
the stein a brass knuckle? Like, do the handles just come off? Detachable handles?
Oh, that's a good idea. You could hold a stein in your mouth.
I share this idea with him. Those are fantastic. Now, if you could just get what we need to do is find a craftsman that can help us build this thing.
Mending.
Clever.
Yeah.
Clever.
Mending.
You have a little button and they're like spring loaded.
Yeah.
Yes.
And they detach from the
I'm loving it. Or you can shoot them.
The stein is my holy symbol.
The stein is your holy symbol.
Yes. Wait till I heal you with it.
Excellent. Yeah, I'm excited.
Black, you're healed.
But first, we need to find a craftsman. Do you know of any?
He knows of one.
Yeah,
okay.
You've been spent enough time here that you
Craftsman,
know
I'm
that.
a fucking surgeon.
Yeah.
Hey, we don't have one of those. Welcome to the crew.
Oh,
Jacob's place. Yes.
yeah, Jacob's place.
We have.
I show him my chopped off leg. Look what happened to me. Isn't that fantastic?
Well, I can fix that.
Yeah, who would want to fix it? This is the greatest thing I've ever had happen. I'm a pirate.
You can cast regenerate? Holy shit!
Yeah, not yet.
We don't need regenerate. We need an ivory foot, man.
So you
What are
guys,
you gonna do when you eventually get the leg
You
regeneration?
should see a doctor about that.
yes, yes.
I could have saved that when it happened.
so you guys start walking up the street. He's leading you to the craftsman. It's called the craftsman.
The clap.
The craftsman. That's
the clap
that's
trap.
the
We have to clap.
craftsman. Give me a perception roll, all three of you. Not you.
What?
You're not with us? Where did
Oh,
you go?
me? You want me to do it? Oh, I thought you meant
I
Ben.
fired up in the air.
I know you're there.
11.
That was a leaner. Sorry. That's better. 18.
You got 11.
11.
15.
18.
18.
So, you two, as you're walking up, for whatever reason, you notice your captain just like meandering into the pub. You really thought it would be a good idea. You're very happy about going to the pub.
I can understand that.
Not completely out of character, but it's not the right time.
You know?
Right. You're just walking down the
It's a
street,
place-
you kind of
it's
turn
a-
around,
it's a
and
place
you
to
notice
drink.
he's like,
I think I'll
Does he look more jovial than his usual?
oh, way more jovial than his normal self. You're like, who's been giving you lithium? That's...
And moreover, what's
He's a happy sort, isn't he?
Oh, we have the best ship on the
Captain.
high seas. You're gonna love it.
Captain.
Yeah, and you look up and you're like,
I
What do you say?
reckon I've pretty
Captain?
much taken about everything out of this
What?
town I
Yeah,
can.
right,
So
well.
time to move on.
Right.
Are you okay, sir?
Need a drink, apparently.
Well, you're headed in the right direction, sir.
Of course I am.
You were headed.
So-
Carry on.
So
The skipping kind of alarmed the crew, sir.
so he says I need a
Gaily
drink.
prancing.
He
yes.
says I need a drink. I go, hang on. I get my stein. I open up my bag that I have that I carry, and I reach in and I come out with my stein full of ale. I go, here.
Still going to the end, though.
Well, I mean,
Drink this, and then I give me my
do you
my
want
stein
to
back.
tell him, like, remind him? He seems to, like, forgot where you guys were going.
Oh
Sir,
man.
we're looking for a gentleman that can work on the ivory, get us a battle gong, get some crew.
The adventure in which Salty gets Alzheimer's, apparently.
And you're fine. You're like, oh yeah, the craftsman. Yeah, you're fine going there.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Carry on.
So you guys start walking to the craftsman.
I get my
Yes.
stein back.
As you guys get to the
There you go.
craftsman,
Is it a Silverstein?
Yeah.
there is a man, you are exactly right, named Jacob inside. And Jacob seems to be an old pirate. Seems like he's a retired pirate, certainly.
He's an old
Scares me when you
salt.
say that.
Yeah. Man in his
Little tremor.
60s.
Little
I mean,
tremor.
I'm Salt.
And
You are.
has this huge hunchback. And he has just these super deep wrinkles
What hump?
from being in the sun his whole life.
Right.
Hey, Quasimodo. I mean,
Yeah.
Did
He's
that
like-
hump used to be on the other side? What hump?
Oh, Igor?
Yes.
Igor, yeah.
I go, what hump? I can fix that for you.
Frau Blunka.
What hump?
So he kind of leans over with his hunchback and he kind of looks up and all these wrinkles and stuff and he's like, "Ah, for a gentleman, what can I do for you today?
We turn around and look out the door. Gentlemen!
I can't see very well."
Jacob, you old salt.
are we wearing our capes?
Oh yeah, we're wearing our capes.
Oh yeah. They have
God,
capes.
they're superheroes.
They have capes
It's part
that
of-
David made. Actually, David
No,
did
no,
not make them.
I commissioned them
That
from our.
Liberace made.
Liberace made. That's
I
exactly.
thought his name was
Oh
Versace.
my God, they're rhinestone capes.
Yes. No, they're very, very special.
They're awesome.
Red and black.
They're
They're
awesome,
very
man.
pretty.
I bet they are.
Yeah, and he sees you,
Yeah.
and he goes, "Ah,
Crib.
yes, crib, right?
Crib. Yeah.
Ah, drunken priest, how are you?" That's
Oh, it's fine as always. My new friend here needs a foot.
I show him my thing.
Yes.
Zombie bit it off, man. Underwater zombie attack.
He goes, "That is precious."
It's awesome.
Just like Marcus, eh?
Ah.
I heard you're the only man that can do the job. What I'm thinking is something with tentacles.
Oh,
What I'm thinking is that ain't functional.
Well, you know, functional's in the eye of the beholder.
functional schmunctional.
He goes, "Do you?"
Form follows function.
He goes,
Not only will it let me walk, but then I can rape your right.
"Yeah." He goes, "Do you want to be able to move, or do you just want to sit there and look pretty?"
Oh, I'm a song and dance man, my friend. I'm going to need to be able to move. I'm going to be able to need to move. But you know, like an octopus head that comes down and then flares at the base.
He goes, "And what kind of wood should I be making this out of?"
Here's
Now-
where it gets good.
Yeah, this is what. Let me introduce you to my captain. Captain.
Salty. And I point at you. Show the man.
Teak.
Well, I don't have it.
Teak.
It's in your backpack, I thought.
I bring it
Who
up.
brought? Oh, the wizard has it.
Oh, that's right.
Wizard.
So you pull it out.
Great, grand presentation. You know, flares. There may be smoke. He might do some.
First, I wanna
Can we
see
get
if
some
he knows what he's
pyrotechnics
looking
while you
at.
present it?
I'm rolling for that right
I
now.
want to see if he realizes the majesty he is beholding.
Yeah, he
What
knows.
You know?
He looks at that. He
In
goes,
your eye,
done.
you look like you know what
I
this
wanted
is.
sunflower seeds.
and he's
Those are
like, "Aye, where did you come upon these bones?
I get out the loot.
I almost."
And the day goes downhill when David utters the phrase, "I unsheathe my loot."
You did make a song
Oh
about
yeah!
finding the Kraken
Oh yeah! And
bones,
I've got 4 co-singers, right? I've got a whole group of guys.
my
I got
God,
a barbershop quartet, man,
Backup singers.
and a historian,
They just
and a
come out of
carpet.
nowhere, just like in the movies.
Yeah,
they just
exactly.
come out of nowhere.
Oh man, people in the street start singing along, man.
He's like, "Let it go, let it go."
I've been hearing that all week. The
He's the-
kindergarten class next
He's
in
the
the room
James
next
Brown
door
of the high seas.
sings that once a
He's
day.
the hardest working man
Do
in
you have
Paris.
an oven of microwaveness?
I don't.
Okay. I'll eat cold food. That's fine.
Sorry, I don't use microwave.
Scott doesn't believe in him.
Oh, this could be good, man. Is there a tinfoil hat story behind this?
That's the problem. His brother shoved him in with a tinfoil hat.
It's the only thing that saved you.
You
I
just don't
like
have
counter
one.
space. That's
You just
all.
counter
Yeah,
space.
yeah.
That's all right, no problem. It wouldn't be the first time I did.
It wasn't like you were worried it was going to destroy your testosterone or anything like that.
No, I always worry about that. I don't have enough of that.
Yes.
Yes.
So this guy he
Start-
recognizes the
What-
Kraken bone, but he does tell
Still
you
subject of one of my
he's
favorite
like,
movies.
"I have not had a lot of experience working with Kraken bones.
You know,
However,
Jacob, I appreciate your honesty with there, but I can see it in your eyes. You've got that pirate soul.
Got that.
And I have a sense that you can express that creatively. And I
got
would
that.
like creative expression here, man.
You've got that. I'm
Ignore
up to
the
the
no.
challenge.
What were you going to say?
he goes, "But I'd be more than willing to give it a go."
Yeah!
To give you a foot.
Yeah! Now, however, for the keel decoration, whatever that thing's called,
Figurehead.
can you make a recommendation, perhaps? To an artisan more capable?
Yeah, he goes, "I cannot make you a figurehead out of this. That is something you will need magic for."
Oh, interesting.
Oh.
Interesting. Magic.
Really?
He goes, "If you really want it to instill your ship with true Kraken prowess,
Yes.
you're going to need a magician.
Yes. Yes. Recommendations? Anyone you are aware of?
I start pointing at him.
I can't build shit. I'm a sorcerer.
He thinks about it long and hard, and he goes, there's one that I know of.
Ah.
He's dead, though.
Zombie? A lich? A lich craftsman? Are you kidding me?
No.
That's only a
What
stumbling
is
block.
better than a
Keep going.
Kraken bone figurehead?
A
Kraken bone figurehead crafted by a lich.
This is the best city ever, man. I'm so glad I became a pirate.
Yeah, he tells you he's dead, though. He doesn't know of anyone.
That's only a stumbling block. Where do we find him?
Well,
Somewhere in Davy Jones' locker.
Ah, damn. That's a little hard to search.
That is a very large storage capacity.
I can do it.
Right. But he is more than willing
Is there a
to try
help index
this
for the locker?
foot.
yeah, no, absolutely. And I will stay with
I know
him
the
through the entire crafting process. You know, bringing hot rocks in so we get like first we're gonna do a little steam bath session. You know what I'm talking about? Purifying our souls.
Yes.
And then we're gonna do like a little hip hop battle. You know, a little battle practice, right?
Just Fruit Loop.
And just basically giving him a +1 to crafting
Roll with
skill
it.
the entire
Roll
time.
with
Inspiring competence
We're
the
going to
entire
go with
time.
it because usually Fubs the roll and nothing happens.
He goes.
I get a stick.
If he
You
goes.
have a new age pirate Fruit Loop
Yes.
on board. What
He
the
goes,
hell is
A
this?
gnome.
Gnome. He's a gnome bard pirate. He goes. If you and your cape are staying with me all day, make sure you have a lot of tobacco for me pipe.
Yes. Oh, and we can make a little Kraken bone pipe. Or that would be good too. That'd be
Yeah.
That he will definitely carve. For
Yeah, that'd be
There you
good
go.
too. Get a
And
couple
one
of
for
those. Get a set
I
of
have
those.
a
Yeah,
pipe.
one for himself if he does a good job. Get a whole set. But we all stay with him, and you guys go find us a wizard.
We're off to the wizard.
You're gonna stay with him?
Yeah, I'm inspiring confidence, man. +1.
Okay. So you
Tobacco.
three leave?
We're off to see the wizard.
Okay. You guys are gonna go. You three leave.